And now, your first alert weather.
I want you to be careful this morning. This is a look at 15 around Pocatello, and traffic has picked up. Maybe some folks are thinking they can get ahead of the fog. I don't know, but being aware of other drivers is important, especially the big trucks that are working around Simplot out by the airport. But as I zoom out, it is difficult to even see the cars coming, and that fog is just straight ahead of the camera. This is on top of our Farm Bureau cam, and I'll swing around here and you'll see some of that haziness that is a part of the hills there into Pocatello. And we got that big moon last night. It doesn't seem to be as prevalent here. There are some moments of brightness with the Beaver moon that have been out. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver moon. All right, let's go straight into the temps. All right, with 7 degrees, anything that is wet is going to freeze, and that includes clouds, fog. They're made of moisture, so it gets on that windshield and it just becomes a nuisance. There isn't any wind, which is good, which means we're not moving the air around enough. It's become stagnant, and that's how they've termed it at the Weather Service, as air stagnation. So there's not much of a change because we're under a dome of high pressure right now, and it's cold air that's trapped. Here's the Teton Pass this morning. You can tell it will be foggy with the kids at 7:30, so you can tell them just to wrap things up and put on the big coat. 8-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to feel like it's 10 below zero. Here's the big shot of cold air that remains just ahead of this next system. So Friday and then on into Saturday, it looks like it's going to be stormy around here. So as we get into the weekend, there's the potential for some accumulatory snow, especially into the mountains and even into the valley, but it looks like it's going to be pretty slushy. So we get one round of it early Friday pushing across here. There's a 30% chance. And then Saturday and Sunday, the next big storm. So the first one kind of rides up from the south and tries to waylay things. It's 11 degrees in Idaho Falls right now, and it feels like number one. 7 in Arco, lucky 7 in Pocatello, where the cold air is, and the visibility, it's about a mile. So it has begun to loosen up a little bit there into the lower valley. But you take a look down the road and you'll see what we're seeing. This is not fun. This is where you got to put those low beams on. Fog lights help, but be cognizant of other people. Here's the air stagnation advisory. It'll last through Thursday, and that does include the majority of our corner of I-15 and on down there as you get toward American Falls. Now, the Vipercast shows it, and I'm going to take you way up above. The cold sunshine for the day today and bright conditions. Then the first system pushing on in here for early Friday. We get some clouds, we get a little moisture, you start to see some high mountain snows, and then the second system on into Saturday will make for a wet weekend, and there'll be a chance of showers on into Sunday. And then there's another system right behind that too. So we're tracking all this. This is why it's important you wake up with us starting at 5 a.m. every day and download our apps, and make sure you check us out online every day, localnews8.com/weather. Freezing fog, send me your weather pictures. You can do that. Weather watchers at localnews8.com. 41 for Jackson today. It will be colder into the valley. The valley so low. Right at freezing. On into Arco as well. 15 tonight in Mackay and about 8 degrees into Blackfoot. Things around here will be chilly cold. Freezing fog threat remains. It will be freezing for the next couple of days, and we bring in a good chance of showers for Saturday and Sunday. It will be cold overnight, and then we'll be ramping back up on into the upper 30s. So we warm up and we storm up. I think salmon's out of the way for this one. You get a slight chance of a shower here, but most of this stuff just really dives into the valley. 31 for Rexburg. It'll be 14 tonight, a 60% chance of shower. So off and on, 50% chance is the average. Better into the mountains after some cold sunshine and single-digit lows. Whoosh. Let's shred the gnar, shall we? It'll be 34 in Pocatello and 14 tonight, right around freezing the next couple of days. So you still have several dry, cold days with that threat of patchy freezing fog in the morning and the evening hours. It's going to be down to 11 tonight after we peak at right around freezing today, but it looks like a snowy, slushy weekend. Back to you.